Hello. I read the article Best Practices in Mathematics Assessment and Intervention with Elementary Students. And basically, what I found out is that a lot of students grow up at risk to be mathematically challenged when they start school. A lot of students do grow up in low SES backgrounds and in poverty, and their parents might not be around all the time, or they might not have the skills to teach their kids. They grow up when they start school, like preschool and kindergarten and first grade. They don't know the basic math skills, and that disrupts their learning to learn basic math concepts when they start elementary school and beyond. So basically, as school psychologists, we pretty much assess students who are at risk. Like if if we find that they're not meeting standards based on their age when they start learning math skills, we put them at like tier 1 level, and they're called at risk students. So we just kind of teach them the basic math skills they need to move on, but they get more instructional support than they would in the general education setting. So that's tier 1, and then tier 2 would be progress monitoring if they need that. If they go to tier 2, that would be pretty much you just monitor their progress, how they're doing, and if they need more instructional support, then that's given to them as well. And then there's tier 3, which is even more instructional support in an RTI model. This is basically based off the tier model that we learned the MTSS and RTI models based on mathematical support. So the tier 3 model would be um, again progress monitoring and just more instructional support based on their academic progress, and pretty much it's just those 3 tiers to help the students. But also, research has shown that minority students are more likely to be inept in mathematical concepts when they start elementary school because of the more minorities are found in a low SES background. So that's a struggle that we have to deal with. And as school psychologists, I think we should implement like um, more instructional support for students who are in low SES backgrounds that are coming into the school, just specifically for them, because they might not be at the same level of mathematical skills as their counterpart students who are not in low SES backgrounds. So if as school psychologists we can make like a school wide system that if we know that a student is coming in from a low SES background, or maybe like some students that are coming in from low SES backgrounds, to kind of put them evaluate their math skills and see where they are, and if not, if they're not making progress, or if they're not so exemplifying on mathematical skills at further age, then put them in the tier 1 program, and then assess students who are those students who are at risk after they get some instruction and additional support, and then possibly put them in tier 2 for progress monitoring and so forth. So um, it's very important to develop mathematical skills for children, because studies have also shown that um, the longer they go without great mathematical skills, the less likely they are to learn them as they grow older. So if they don't keep up with their math skills at a young age, they will probably won't ever be able to keep up with their counterparts who are progressing in math at higher grade levels as well. But also there may be students as well who don't grow up in low SES backgrounds who are also struggling in math. Maybe they qualify for special education, or they have a learning disability. So those students again would also qualify for the tier model of support, and they would be placed in tier 1 for instructional support based on their skill level. And then if they don't progress out of that, then they would be in tier 2 and tier 3 for progress monitoring and other individual support. So basically, low math skills can come from anywhere. Really, it doesn't have you don't have to be from a low SCS background to have low math skills. You can be from upper middle class family and still have a learning disability or have low math skills. So basically, as school psychologists, we just have to monitor all those students who are coming into the school and make sure they progress in their mathematical skills in the tier model, and make sure school-wide support is given to them as they need it. Okay, that's my video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.